guest?
That will save me energy.
She just logged in. Miss
Hello,
Chipto, you want to?
everyone.
Okay, I'll now mute. Thank you, God. She's here.
Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you.
thank you, Betty, for stepping in for me. I like to begin, and I'm sorry again for being late. I hope you're all well. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
Chipto,
Are you
yes, we
able
can. Yes, we can.
to hear me? Okay, thank you. So this wonderful day or evening for some of us. Today you're going to allow me not to have my video
Miss Chipto, we understand.
on
So go ahead.
since I'm having issues with my data. So today, today being the 27th of March, we'll be having our speaker, Rose Oginga, who is a transformational coach, a mentor, an author, a mother, a founder, a director. I don't know if I should go on a leader. She's so great. And we are happy or privileged to have her tonight. And she'll be speaking or responding on. And Madam Rose, you're highly welcome. The floor
Thank you,
is yours. Go
Brenda.
ahead.
Thank you so much. You did pretty good. Thank you. Thank you for the intro. So as she says, my name is Rose Oginga, and I am call myself a transformational leader because I love opportunities that I can make a difference. And I've been very fortunate enough to have those opportunities brought to me by friends, like this forum, for instance, and also by people I work with and I work for, and also the team that I work with on my nonprofit organization, which most of you know is, I hope, International Health Operation, Patient Education and Empowerment of the Youth and for the youth and women. So I'm privileged to be here. I also, as you mentioned, do coaching program, which is designed for success coach. I'm a personal development coach. I am a life coach certified, and I am just so privileged to be here with you guys. Again, the forum, I was told, you come, we need you, just talk to us. But my conversation usually is a direct talk to each other, because I believe when we do a conversation, we learn a lot from the other. And probably because of time, I might not be able to do this, but I want to welcome you all in your own home, which is known as Confidence Elevate. Confidence Elevate. And as I was telling the chair that I just want to be elevated as well. So I believe this talk, this conversation will be part and parcel of us elevating one another. So the topic that I did give out that you guys accepted was focus or refocus. And I believe the age group I was given was between 18 and above. So definitely, I think I'm talking to the right forum. I will start off by saying this. Your attitude determines your direction. Your attitude determines your direction. Why do I say this? You make a choice on how to do what you want to do in the morning when you wake up. So if you choose sadness, trust me, it shall follow you. If you choose joy, that will follow you as well. If you choose to believe that the day is going to be the best day that you've ever seen, it's going to be the best day that you've ever seen. My background is a teacher by profession. I've taught for over 15 years, so I get to know the nature of how we grow and build Everything doesn't come easily for everybody. You get affected by lots and lots of things. It could be the parental aspect that affects your growth. It could be the environment that affects your growth. It could be the so-called technology that is influencing everybody in this era. Or it could be the environment you are in. Remember, I said it's your attitude that will make you push to the next direction. So if these 4 items will twist your way of thinking, then there is a possibility that that day or that your life will not proceed on well. So hence we have to focus. We have to focus on what we want to be. We have to focus on what our decisions are going to be for that particular day. You have the authority to change your environment. Why? Because if you let that environment change you, then trust me, it will never be the same. Don't let that environment you are in. I don't know where you guys are all stationed, but one thing I know, I grew up in a very difficult lifestyle, and my focus was never changed by that environment. I was born and raised in a fairly affluent area, but then my dad lost a job and I went to Kibera. I am a raised Kibera young lady. So those who know where Kibera is, you will definitely understand the difficulties involved. But I never allowed my being in that area to dictate me. My focus was, I must be who I want to be. Hence, my discipline of wanting to be better started on there. I'm sharing with you so that you know my background. I was not just born and thrown into the USA, Florida area. No, I had a journey. But the journey I made sure was not influenced by my environment, my parents' upbringing, or the technology right now. It might interfere a little bit, but I don't allow it to make the decision of who I am. Just remember our topic. Your attitude determines your direction to help you focus. If you're a prayer person, pray a lot. Pray a lot, because this spirit, whatever prayer group, whatever kind of prayer you're doing, to whoever you rely on your gift of spirit, you better trust that when you believe in that God that you serve, He will deliver your fears. He will deliver your shortcomings. He will help transform your weaknesses to your strength. Your energy, if it's low, it's going to grow to be higher because you have that spiritual power that you always run to when things seem not like they are following or going to the right direction. So set up yourself for success. Hence, my coaching program known as Designed for Success. Set the table for your success, because you determine what kind of success you want to get into. As I say that, remember, the greatness is not in anybody else. Your surrounding is just supplying the goodness that you need. Your greatness is in you. You have to unlock that greatness by every opportunity that you get and multiply it. Make use of it. Let it vibrate and liberate you to be a better person. If you're in school, and I assume majority are here, I was told there's a young lawyer and I want to befriend her, just know I'm looking for you. So listen, you have to choose what kind of future you want. You are the only person who has that opportunity to make it work. So the success is built from within you to the outer of you. Do you need a perfect life? Do you need a different life? Do you need to progress on your school or career life? You do make that choice. Because if you don't, and you look at the outer, all the time you want to compare yourself with X, Y, Z, and the Johns, and the Onyangos, and the Barazas, and the Cheptos, trust me, you will fail like you've never failed before. Because you don't have a focus, you don't know who you are, you don't know what you're looking for, and you're just jumping onto every area. Trust me, it's not gonna happen. But allow me to use names here, not for any other purpose. So let's say, for example, Fiona. Fiona says that, you know what, I just wanna be an excellent person in my life, and I wanna choose this career. Let's say I wanna be a doctor. I'm just giving an example. So I wanna be a doctor. What do you do to be that doctor? You sit and watch Miss Millie do her thing and think you're gonna just get that through osmosis? Never. Miss Fiona will have to walk and work it good, because you have a goal, you have a focus, and you know where you're going to. And nothing will stop you. Not even friends, not even your parents, and not even your environment, because you will know how to work it through and through and through until you succeed. Your success is not determined by Mr. X or Miss X. It's determined by you. So you must work through those successes. You must wake up as required, because you need to improve on it, right? You must seek guidance to the people who are knowledgeable in that area. And me, as a teacher before, I'm currently a nurse, I had to make efforts to study and pass and get to do my nursing, just as I did with my education. So what I'm trying to say here, whatever you want to be, you can be, but you must be in it. It doesn't come on a silver platter. You must make a choice to whatever future,
Dylan,
whatever future you want to.
can you go in my purse? I brought.
Thank you, Ms. Tiana. So making a choice to whatever future you want is determined by you. And listen, and you know this, people have got 3 different lives. There's a private life, there's a secret life, and then there's a personal life. Secret, perfect, or private, which one do you choose? Does each one of those make you a better person? Or does it derail your achievements? So utilize whatever you want in that life, make it work for you, and develop it to work for you. Do not be a person who has those 3 characters that derails your success. If they work for you, go for it. And of course, I'm not saying that you go telling people everything about you. You better have that secret life. It's important for you. Because it is the inner, it's your power. And when you give all that power, then what are you going to remain with? You have nothing to remain with. As Les Brown, one of my mentors, says, choose your future carefully and put practice on it. If you don't put practice, you don't have it. You can get it. Treat everybody like that person I told you about my meetup with Miss Millie is the most important person in your life. Who knew that several years I'll be here talking to you guys? So treat every individual with very, very, very important person ideology. Never look down upon anybody, because that could be the only gap, the only key, the only parcel that was supposed to fit in for you to get that success. Remember, guys, we are talking about your attitude will determine your direction. What attitude are you bringing on? Is it the one that will build you or the one that will drop you down? We are all different and unique. How do we utilize our uniqueness for our own success? Your uniqueness should not bound you to being a failure. That's not right. Because when you decide that this is going to stop you from being good or doing well because of your uniqueness, you're short, you're tall, you're fat, or you're thin, or whatever the word is, and I'm using them loosely. Sometimes you have to be politically correct. So whatever shape you are, wherever color you are, wherever place you come from, your success is only determined by what you put in your mind and the mindset that you bring forward. That's how you'll meet these wonderful people. You're gonna meet Pamela, you're gonna meet Jackie, Penny, or Elijah, or Catherine and Fiona, or even Emmanuel, and say, hey, I know you. Remember that talk we had at XYZ? What did you think about it? I missed something very important. And then at another forum, maybe now you're in your career levels and you are like, oh my goodness, I didn't know Nancy's the one who is now the manager in that particular area. And because you did not look down upon that X, now you're meeting at a different level. And because you had come to Design for Success and met Coach Rose, who told you that your attitude will make you move to the best direction ever, then yes, that will be your unlocking key. That will be your opening. That will be your most successful bite or movement. As you grow on, remember your unity. That's another sector. Your unity must be of purpose. Do not have a unity for nowhere to go, or no, as we say here, for no nothing. It has to be a purpose that grows you, a purpose that allows you to move from point A to point B. If it doesn't, then you have no business having that union. There must be a union of purpose, and allow yourself to be at the table if you get a chance. Because like now we are all at this table of this conversation with the Design for Success talk, Coach, and we want to know, how can I succeed? Who am I? How come people are doing so well and I don't? What am I missing? What you're missing is you. You took persona A and brought it to Rose. Rose is not the persona A. No. Be you. You are uniquely you, and your fruits are in you. Use them to grow you. Utilize your energy for the good purpose. Utilize you for the good purpose. There are different ways of defining success, friends. Webster tells us that, success is the fact of getting or achieving a wealth or fame. That's Webster Dictionary telling us that success is the fact of getting or achieving wealth or fame. I don't know whether that's what you conform to, but if that's what will make you grow to your success, come on, follow it, go for it. But there are different kinds of successes. You might want the worldly success, it's not wrong. You might want the godly success, it's not wrong either. Just be focused. So the godly success, remember guys, it does not limit us to spiritual. In Kenya, we were meant that we were taught that you have to fuata nyayo in a different way, yeah? Spiritually, or spiritualism is good, but it should not close your mind such that you cannot grow out of it. It doesn't limit you not to be successful, or it doesn't limit you to just to be Christian like, or the kind of spiritual life, if you're Muslim, whatever the case may be, that's the only way you can be successful. You can be godly successful and still succeed in your business, succeed in your health, and succeed in your legacy. Then you'll ask me, legacy? Oh yeah. There are people who prefer, would want to end their life then, when the time comes, with a star, 5-star. Who was Rose? Then you start labeling them. Do not wait for that time, guys. Work on it as you are alive to be successful. As a youth mentor for many years, during my times and even now, I did realize, and I still know, that all of us here needs and aspire to be successful. We all do. We aspire to be successful in one, school, career. Everybody wants to get an A. Everybody wants to get a specific, special job. Oh my gosh, when I grow up, I just want to be like Millie. Do you know what it took Millie to be where she is? I don't know about Millie, but I know about me. I failed several times, but I had to do something different. That is what it takes. You gotta do everything in your hands to do your best to succeed. Success doesn't come on a silver platter, friend. It comes through hard work, through patience, through all those steps and doing the needs that are there. If it is finishing your Form 4, for example, finish it and finish it good with good grades. If it is a career, let's say, for example, I'm just choosing again, or computer science or IT or a nurse like I am right now, you have to do something to make sure that you get that. Or you want to be a lawyer, or you want to be a doctor, or you want to be a chemical engineer, whatever that career you want, guys, you better work for it and work good. Because when you fail, then you don't get it. Then you start copying the Jones. How did the Jones do this? How come Onyango got this and Kamau got this and karaoke and not me? It's because they sat and took their time and worked hard for it, rain or sunshine, to be successful. You too can do it. Your attitude determines your direction. Have a unity of purpose. Your success is in you. You just need to unlock it, utilize the good friends you have around you, utilize every opportunity you can get, and work yourself up. The late coach John Wooden said, success is a peace of mind. Direct result of self-satisfaction. How do you achieve the self-satisfaction according to John Wooden? It's by having that peace of mind. I have done everything. I've given all I can, and here I am. Be that person who is ready to put everything, and then you say, I know I did all I could. In my heart, I did everything to be the person I am becoming today. Will you say that one day? Will you be able to stand up and say, you know what, guys, I did it all. I went to my coaches, my mentors, my teachers, and I was able. Maya Angelou, I love her so much. She defines success as liking yourself. I see hands up and high five. Yes, high five, high five, high five. I see them like 5 of them there. Yes. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, liking how you do it. If you're a dancer, dance like you've never danced before. If you're a singer, sing like you've never sung before. If you're a teacher, teach until that child that people say cannot will. And you look back and say, yes, I succeeded. Churchill, on the other hand, thought success is being relentless, and it involves failure. You fail like he did before he became a politician. Why? You might fail today, but know what? Fail even 10 times, so what? At the end of it, you'll succeed if you are determined to do so. If you have the attitude of changing you and you being uniquely you and doing what's right. Right by you, not me, not everybody here, for your success. One of the billionaires known as Branson, Richard, very successful business person, once said, success is about engagement. Success is about engagement. You must be actively involved, practically involved. The more you do this, the more you succeed. So network, engage, and also be there to be who you want. According to the Inside Quest, which is some of our favorite spots to find out what best can I be, or how best can I be, or what should I do to be better. All the what's, the where, and the hows are good, but the who's, who is very important. Who are you networking with? Who are you talking to? Whom are you related to? So the who will help you develop a lot. What is making us not do well nowadays, for example? Relationships, they're failing. They're failing big time. They are failing big time. Whose fault is it? You might blame yourself the way you want, but there are several factors, as I began earlier. There are 4 characters of things that surround you that affect you as a young person. So as a young person, how you grew up with your parents has an effect on it, depending on how you chose to use the parenting that they gave you. Technology has an aspect on it. How you utilize that, it depends on you. Let me give an example. Most of us are now on social media. And you find that you cannot even leave your phone for 2 minutes. If you leave it, you are depressed already. You are stressed, you are sick. What will happen if you don't have it at all? Will you die? So you must make sure that you realize that it's not just technology is supposed to help you, not to kill you or not to drop you down or not to make your life be horrible. But we have tuned ourselves. It's an addiction that, oh my gosh, I need to check if they liked my picture. Now I have lights here, guys. I'm dark, just letting you know. So the lights now make me look a little bit lighter. So these filters, friends, I'm bringing you to a situation where you realize that life is not a filter, it's real. So those 2 likes, zitaenda. Yes, you'll get those likes, bubbles, those whatever they are, love, but for whose purposes? I see a law. I didn't even know for a long time what it meant until my kids told me. I have 4 kids, by the way, guys. So laugh out loud, I was told. Yes, you better laugh out loud because some of us live by the likes, live by the love, live by how many people liked my thing today. Come on, guys, you don't know who they are. They must have woken up on a day that they just wanted to like everything. What does it mean that It doesn't mean anything for your life. What is important for your life is how do you utilize that? How do you promote yourself using that technology? Many young people are depressed to death, are suicidal because they focus on the gadget. You go to the dining table, guys, you're eating and your phone is like, don't bring them. You bring them for what? You will never succeed by doing that because half of the time you're on the phone thinking and you're missing the one-on-one talk with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend, with your spouse, with your new partner or career partner, with your boss, and anything that comes, you don't get it. We are too impatient. Many young people are very impatient. They get a job and they say, according to Inside Quest, I'm so bored. I'm not even doing anything here. You know why? As you're growing up, as you're going through school, going through college, be it University of Nairobi, be it Strathmore, you know, Daystar, just an example. You were busy on your phone. That was your next connection. That's your best friend. You forgot that there was a relationship that was supposed to be built. When I was growing up, my parents used to say that, you know what, as you grow up as a young person, please get a boyfriend in college and marry. But you miss the opportunity, you are busy on your phone. And now you start looking for one penny, you're laughing. So listen, guys, how you use technology matters. Use it. Remember, unity of purpose. So this is your unity of purpose. What is it gonna add on your plate? Is it gonna build you or break you? I have a young person who is volunteering with me in my organization, and I was marveled. Very savvy. He's doing a lot with the opportunity of the media. He's helping people work on their YouTube, and he just got a job. He's not being paid well, but he's getting something. He's not desperate. He's using that for his own gain. I said we're very impatient, and hence Facebook, Instagram is making us think everything is easy. No, it's not. You better work for it. It doesn't come just like that. It becomes now addiction, just like alcohol. And we find many young people, adolescents, losing their lives because they don't know how to interact. They don't know who to talk to. They don't know how to deal with stress levels. Their stress level, they kind of run to one thing that will console them and make them feel good for that moment. We are instant people, instant gratification, instant joy, instant, whatever it is. We don't synthesize. We don't listen to us, and we don't listen to that neighbor. Growing up, having relationship or love was key, but how you build it was even more important. At the moment, you find somebody texting one another, and yet you have an opportunity to know who that person is, know how they smile, know how they get annoyed, and etc, etc. So do utilize your situation to build you, not the social media to build you. Utilize the social media to make you more confident. Remember, we are on the platform of Confidence Elevate. How you elevate yourself, guys, is by utilizing social media to your advantage, not to your distraction. By making sure you're not impatient. Be patient. I mean, life needs people who think, who utilize their skills mechanism to build up themselves. You don't rely on gadgets to make you. Hence, we are so imbalanced in life, guys, because we take the easier route. Doesn't last. Easier route or easier route does not take us far. Yes, it solves the situations, and then what? Be patient, learn, interact, socialize more, but have a socialization of a purpose. You don't grow in one day in your job, for example, according to the inquest. You build it, you learn from your bosses. But again, sometimes, as they say, really, I agree with them. You blame the companies. Why? They just want results. If there's no results, you're out. So if you don't have that patient, it wasn't built in you by the environment, by your parents, then you have a problem because you are used to instant stuff working on. And now this needs some growth in it. You cannot grow because you don't have the patient. You are scared. You just want to run away. You're not ready to learn. You better learn because learning involves patience. Even in relationship, guys, for you to have a friend, have a lover, and all that good stuff, you need to have that mindset. Build that confidence in you. Seek help if you have to. Don't take the easy route. Don't make that thing, this, as the quick fix. It's not the quick fix. Yes, it will give you instant results, but the quick fix does not last. Remember, it's not the fault of the young people. And given the ages I was given, you need people who have matured, who have seasoned into this to help you. So when you sit at a round table, for you to build that confidence, for you to be able to have that confidence elevation, you must listen, you must be interactive. Do not be a passive learner, a passive listener. Be active listener. Don't blame yourself to death. You are where you are because of a lot of aspects. But your choices of how to utilize those aspects will be determined by you. Take your responsibility. How you utilize your time, your ideas will build you. Be innovative for you to grow. Let you be the next Gates, Bill Gates, right? Because you have it. You just need to unlock it and work with it. If you don't get anything, guys, today, think of this abbreviation. PORE. Passing over opportunity every day. PORE. Passing over opportunity every day. When you sit with your phone and you don't interact with this person, you're probably missing an opportunity of a job in the next 5 years if you finish college, if you finish high school. The network that you should have heard, you missed it. Why? Because you are very busy, engaged with people you even don't know. I'm not saying social media is bad, don't get me wrong. What I said is use it to your advantage. Have a leverage, guys, because that's the current life that we are. We are all some of us are very technology challenged, but we are working it to meet the 21st century. So who is in it, who is growing in it, utilize it to your best opportunity. D4s, maybe I didn't tell you, it stands for dream, desire, dedication, and determination. Dream, desire, dedication, and determination. Be a thinker, guys. Be a dreamer. It's okay. Be a dreamer. Dream like you've never dreamt before. Probably that's where we're going to get our new innovation from. Follow your desires because your desires will win. But let me use that win in a different way. W-I-N. What's important not. Don't follow that. Win, the opposite one. What's important not. You don't need it. You realize what is important for you. utilize what is important for you. So young people, go and live and be you. You're uniquely created for a purpose. Life is not defined by being loud, etc., etc. It comes from the inner you, according to Ram Dass. The inner you will be brought out, or the success will be brought out by what is deep in you that shows outside as your attitude to make that direction of success. Create a routine in life. Do what's best that will uplift you on a daily basis. Your spirit, your emotions, the money, if you don't have it, it will come if you work for it. It's your choice. It's your choice to follow that desire. Have a positive thought. Appreciate, have gratitude for people who touch your life, your teachers, your parents, your neighbors, your church friends. Appreciate them. Gratitude follows success. Never lose faith. Don't lose faith at all. Each day there's a better day. If today wasn't a better one, let's look forward for tomorrow. It will be better than today. Always find happiness. Those who are happiness, or those who are happy, for example, they know their value. They realize that their value is very important. Know your value to make you happy. And never, never make yourself worthless, because you're worthy. You're worthy and your value is highly, highly recognized if you portray yourself like that. How do you do this? By being confident, because you know who you are. We don't know you guys, you know yourself. So you're uniquely you, uniquely placed for the uniquely items that are coming your way. That success, friends, is in you. Be optimistic, because you are uniquely you. Love you like you've never loved anybody, and you will be awesome. And that is called self-care. I probably need to stop because I might take everything. You never give a teacher a microphone. I might go on and on. But last but not least, good friends, so that I give you time to ask me questions if there is, position yourself. Position yourself for success. Let your struggles not stop you. If you walked into an office, let me just give an example. And I like many Kenyans for this. Do you know how to do XYZ? Yes, I know. Even if he doesn't know, he knows it. And then what these friends that I've met, they go find out after they have said yes, even if they didn't know it. And then they work it out. Even if it's gonna be a terrible job, they tried. And that's what you need to do. Be confident and go do the research. Don't say, oh my gosh, I don't know. That in itself will shut the doors immediately. I'm not saying go take engineer job and you're not an engineer, okay? What I'm saying is items or issues that you can do honestly, be confident, go figure. Go figure and do it, because fear will take you nowhere. Confidence will take you everywhere and anywhere, anytime. The future is in your hands. Finally, focus, refocus. Your attitude will give you the right direction. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If I continue, you might stop me. So I want to be smart enough to stop before you stop me. Thank you for listening. I am very, very much appreciated.
Well, thank you so much, Rose, for that. Everyone, I'd like us to click on the reactions. There's a clap there. Please let's clap for Madam Rose. Whatever she's given us is so, I don't know what to say, eye-opening and so encouraging and also timely. My
Thank you.
apologies again. I haven't been feeling well, but I had talked to Betty and she agreed to step in for me. So there's a time I left and I missed a bit of the discussion. But anyone, you're welcome to give in your input, to ask any question that you may have. We still have Madam Rose around with us. So just in case you have any question, you can type in or just unmute and ask your question. Karibuni, everyone.
Humbled, humbled, humbled.
Good evening, everyone. Just to say thank you, Rose, for that powerful session. Mine is more or less a comment, because again, being in the, like right now we have the Ajira digital program, and mostly what we tell the youth is to make good use of their smartphones. It's not all about WhatsApp and Facebook. And I thought it's so, you package it so well that whatever we do on our social media ought to enhance us and not like just getting the likes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yes, 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 yes. Please, guys, dream like a star. You may never touch that star, but if you do, please follow it. Then probably they will lead you to your destination. I don't know the author, it's unknown, but I thought that was powerful. Dream like a star. You may never know where you will touch. But even if you don't, follow it, because you never know where it's going to lead you, probably to your destination. The writer or the author of that is unknown. Somebody asked, what books have I authored? I have authored Unmasking Bullying, which is for everybody, including students, including parents, including kids. It's an easy read book. Unmasking Bullying, it's on Amazon. There is audio, which is very cheap. I think it's $4, 400 shillings, Kenya shillings. There is Kindle for those who are online. Now you can utilize your gadgets well, because it's going to help you help somebody. It's going to start a discussion. And also we have the book pack, which if I have teachers, I've organized with a few teachers before, if they're interested, I always send them and they utilize in their classes. The other one is called Budget Fitting. Budget Fitting is secure your future through savings. It doesn't matter what level you are. My little story, I always tell people, when I was growing up, I gave you a little bit of my background. My dad didn't have much, but he loved education. So he worked a lot and didn't have enough money. So when I went to college, I would go to Kikomba and buy some clothes and resell in college and support my dad. So I thought that was a saving that I began, and I didn't know that I was doing it for my dad. I mean, for me, to me, it was, supporting dad. But then I was also getting some change, So savings is one of the major discussion in Budget Fitting, which also is in Amazon. There is audio, by the way, and there is a book pack and also Kindle. So just to let you know that those books are useful for you guys. You want to learn something in insurance, it's also in Budget Fitting. And thank you. Thank you for those questions that are coming.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is
Hello.
Fanny, and I do have a question.
Yes, Penny.
It's more of an advice I want to say here. You talk about success, but sometimes you find that maybe your parents are barriers to your success. Like they want you to do something, but deep down you don't want to do that thing. Maybe you're focusing on something else, and the possibility of this thing being successful, it's quite high. And maybe you're not interested in what they want you to do. So my question is it okay to go against parents to do this thing that you really want to do? For my case, or for anyone else, maybe you wanna kwambia, you have to go back to Ushago, you have to do this, but you don't want to because you have a lot of things you're doing, and they want you to do the opposite. So is it a good thing? Is it okay to go against them so you can just pursue this thing that you want to do?
Wow, that's some tough questions. Remember when I told you parenting strategies are different? And I also have 4 kids, and I tell you they're not all the same. And I made some wrong choices, but I have a place where it's different because the choices we have, for example, here in the US, give our children an upper hand. They can opt to choose what they want to do, and it's okay. So in your case, I wouldn't have a definite answer because I don't know who your parents are and who is taking care of the bills and who is paying for your college and all that. But I know the Bible tells me that respect to parents is key. But again, discussion at this level, depending on how well you interact with your parents, there's a way you can discuss with them and let them know your feelings if there is that room, if you guys have a dialogue situation, and give them your reasons. If they're reasonable parents, they will rethink about it. And then opportunities are different, as I said. So that's a cautious answer I'm giving you, but if you are here in the US, I'll talk differently. So as a parent and a former teacher, I'll probably, and as a parent, I would say, have a good discussion with your family and make the best choice. Being adamant can be tricky because possibility of you losing it all is high. And I don't think that's what you want. I don't know whether I helped answer the question.
Can I add something? Design for
Yes,
success.
please. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna come with the heart of a certified family life educator. Most important thing is, you have to respect your parents, of course, but come with numbers, come with research. What is this that you wanna do that your parents cannot allow you to do?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the career you want? If it's a career, come with figures, come with numbers, come and show them how the job market currently is looking for example, nurses, and why you think it's good for you to be a nurse at this time, and what that is gonna do to the family. So if you come with figures and numbers and a research, if it's a career, I believe a parent will be able to try and listen to you and then see what you can do. What I've seen other people do in Africa is if your parent doesn't want you to study, for example, what you want to study, they'll go ahead and study that, what their parent want them to do. And then once they're out of college, they find their way to go back and do what they want. That's the African way. As Rose said, in the US, we ask the kids, what do you want to do? And we support that they want to do because we believe if it's something that you really want to do, you're going to excel in it. And you're going to be happy when you're doing it in your life. You will not be working, but you'll be enjoying every single day of your life because that is something you have always wanted to do. But again, as Rose says, in Africa it's different. So have that discussion, have that communication. What do they want to do in Ushago, as you said? There's also traditions and customs. So figure out, is it a custom? Is it a tradition? Is it something that needs to be done as this type of a community? Your parents will reason with you and you reason with them, because we cannot break traditions and customs. That's all I can say for now. I hope that helps a little bit.
So, and again, just to add, most of the time, African are a community that believe in a union that is different from other nations. There is the family success, and sometimes they believe that for you to attain that success, you have to be together. You have to support each other emotionally, but they don't realize that maybe for your career purposes, it's not necessarily following that path. So the success could be, and I give an example in my case, my son, we were like, yeah, you're smart, you can do engineering, all that good stuff, but he wasn't ready for that. But the fact that he wasn't ready for that, and we are in this country, it was easier for us. So in other words, parents might dictate to have a lineage of those doctors or engineers, but it might not work. So as Dr. Fran, who also helps us with the Design for Success coach, says, listen, put the numbers down, discuss, and don't put false evidence because it's in your head. Bring the real thing, the real deal. And parents are not that bad. They'll listen to you and they'll argue your point. And you might just be able to do what you want to do. I think that would be a good way to go about it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I really get the point. Like, you just have to sit with your parents and talk to them about what you want. I think that has helped me a lot. I'll talk to them and let's see what will come out of it. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys. This is so good to me. Like, it's really encouraging me a lot.
Wow. Thank you, Fanny, because I think that's you are right. And I think because of lack of awareness, sometimes that can be a factor because our parents may not understand the trending, the changing careers. So I think find a good time because you don't want to go like you're a know-it-all kind of a person. You want to show that you're respectful and you understand. I think that lack of awareness sometimes they just don't know. They're not sure. And I think I like when they say go with your numbers, but to me they don't understand statistics. So you find a good time and just say aki unajua, hey, unajua ule nini. You just find a nice way to bring it up. People are different, and I just like the answers that has been given. I've come to find out in my life it's because of lack of awareness. Like we
True.
will wish you well, and if you want them somebody else to just kind of we have professionals who can talk and explain and share in a nice way. It's how we share things. It's not what we know. It's the, yeah. Santanyamaza, because we are running out of time.
Let me just add one thing there, which I learned during my college. Most of us parents want to live our dreams through our kids. So if I wasn't a doctor, I'd like my son or my daughter to be a doctor, and I'm going to push it, whether they have the IQ, whether they are making it or not. I just want the person to be a doctor. But if you look at it critically, I'm making my child fail or not be successful because I'm pushing them to what they cannot take. So that's all I can say on that.
That's true, very true. And I gave you an example of us. We thought we knew best, but our son taught us not to believe that, and is doing what he's doing. So I like utajua ujui. but again, just follow what's right, do what's best, and as Millie says, the team here will help you how to maneuver. I don't know how close network they are, but most of my young mentors that I do have access to their parents, and hence it allows me to give them a different picture. I know a few I introduced to Jura's class, and they're doing IT right now. And also, there's a guy known as Bob Mwiti. So you know, it all depends on how much interactions your mentors here have. If they do have, they can be your advocates. So identify. Remember, I told you networking is key. This is the time. Use your networking right. And they might be just the next key that you needed to unlock that potential. Now, you know, when they back you up, don't fail them, because that will look bad on them. Just saying. Ama utajua ujui.
Yeah, and Penny is new to us, so there has been circumstances like that has come up before with a student and a parent, and we've stepped in and brought it in a very nice way, and the parents were like, "Oh, I didn't know," or "I didn't know special ed was that valuable," or "I didn't know this was." So it's just a matter of talking, because they're coming from a different and just showing that you understand that they're the parent, because I wouldn't want anybody to have a rift with their parents over their career choice. So I think it's a matter of talk. So if that's needed, we've done that before. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that helps a lot. We're here to make it better. We never had such opportunities, friends. You guys have it. And online is doing it. And you can do it too. We're here for you. I'm a very free person. If you want to call me, call me. You know, being a life coach, we meet a lot of that. And personal growth is key. I was helped. I can help. And that's why I was humbled when I got this opportunity. Whoever will have gotten some help, hallelujah.
Can I say something
Thank
real
you.
quick? Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. Brenda is
Um,
here, so.
just on that, I would like also to urge us or the youth to be reasonable with what path they're trying to take. And I will speak from an example. I am my brother, my little brother. He was on campus and decided to quit campus at third year to pursue music. He wanted to be a rap musician. And it didn't go down well with me because, well, I'm the one paying his fees and taking care of it. So I sat him down, I talked to him about it, and we looked at the Kenyan market and how the music industry is and all those opportunities and his talent, because music is a type to you have to have the talent at least to help you boost your music career. So we really argued, and at the end of it all, I just told him, okay, you're fine. You follow that path if that's what you want to do. I'm disappointed, but go ahead. So a year and a half later, he's come back to me. And he's come back to me after he reinstated himself back to school because he actually went out there, did what he thought he could do, thought he could, the hype in the TV and those road shows and all that is not the reality on the ground. So I let him venture, and he experienced that, and just came back on his own. And right now he's back to school. I'm glad. So sometimes try to be reasonable with what path you want to follow. It could be a hype from your friends or people that you know or people that you see on TV, and you think it will work for you just because you see it on social media and all that as being hyped.
That's very true. I like that point of view. Mtoto akililia wembe mpe. Sad, but sometimes it works. After being cut a little bit and seeing blood, now he's back to you. Sometimes also, the way we see the problem, it's the problem. Maybe what you're seeing could also be a problem. So again, just go the route of discussing and getting mentors here to help you look at things differently. So sometimes the problem, how you see it, is also the problem. Maybe you're seeing it with a different angle and you need another eye to look at it for you and help you make a final decision. So you know, think about it, think through it. You know, give yourself a chance to synthesize what you're looking into and do your research, and it will work. You don't want to be cut by that wembe, guys, and then what? Maybe it might cost you losing it all. So just be strategic. Be strategic. What's your intention? Yeah. What's your intention? Don't go for the quick fix. It don't work. Like the person who just spoke, you had. I don't know how long it took the person to realize, but many people don't get those second chances. You know? Yeah. But I like the way you're thinking. That's a positive thinking, which means you want to try, you want to find out how. And just learn how to say it, when to say it. And ask yourself, what am I doing to help my parents as well? I told you my situation, I had to do a lot. And daddy loved me and gave me an opportunity to go as far as I could. Many of my age then in my area were not supposed to go to school even. Girls were supposed to be married and bring cows, you know. But what are you doing? What are you bringing to the table to your parents so that they look at life differently on your case? Ama unawasumbua sana. Just saying. Thank you. Yeah. I hope that helps.
Well, where's Miss Brenda? Did we lose her? Well, I think we have had a great time, and I think we're 10 minutes over our time, but it was very, very special. So I'm wondering if there's anybody else.
Hello.
Yeah, Brenda is here.
I
Go
hope
ahead.
you can all hear me. My internet today, I don't know what is happening.
Brenda, what do you do? We lost her. Oh.
I think we lost her. So it's internet
Yeah.
technology. Well, so is there anybody else who wants to ask a question so we can wrap this? Because we always value the time. We want to appreciate because it's night, it's 10 o'clock in Kenya. I think a lot of you are tired and sleepy. So thank you, Miss Rose, for a very, 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 very productive, I mean, like a very engaging session, very good points, desire, dedication, determination, be a dreamer, dream like you've never before. We really are honored and humbled to have you with us at Confidence Elevates. We hope we will see you one time in our conference. We want you to come back again if you have a chance. So let us know how we can continue to support you and be be there for you. So we thank Dr. Ramoni for the
Awesome.
hookup. Yeah.
Dr. Ramoni, you are the best. So listen, good friends, finally, I just want to say thank you. How can you reach me? My phone number is actually online, but again, you can always get it through Millie if you have any question. And through you, Ms. Chair Lady, if I may ask, whoever is interested in doing volunteer services with I Hope, we give certifications. So whatever number of hours you would want to use on your passion, I don't know what your passion is, Maybe you're a good writer, maybe you're good with IT, maybe you're good with numbers, maybe you're good. We are giving you this opportunity. If you are here in the US, you'd be grabbing it like this because those hours is tuition, is school fees. So I'm not sure whether that will help you, but there is nothing more important to have a letter that says, I did XYZ for this nonprofit organization based in USA. It is a plus for you, and I'm sure Ms. Millie will give you that a leeway to help you grow. And just like this gentleman that I was telling you, he's a teacher now. He just finished. He's not even gotten his salary yet. But because he's been volunteering with us, he kind of approached me and said, oh, mom, I'm doing this. Can I help you? I'm like, yeah, please go for it. I don't know how to do this technology stuff. And so he got into it and started helping out. But he's charging. So my encouragement to you, good friends, is when you come on, if there's activity that you're doing, don't ask too much, because the other day I laughed when somebody was asking so much money for so little work. And really grow yourself, because that's the only way you can network with a Mr. X who may be in a forum, who knows somebody in Kenya or in whatever area you will need. So be open and ready to learn and ready to give. We have an issue in Kenya, because I've been there in 2018, where people don't know what it means to volunteer. Volunteering your time is key. We respect that. But note that that volunteering could be a partial job in your near future. You just never know. Otherwise, thank you so much for giving me. You're all invited, if interested, through Millie to help us do stuff. And who knows, X will see you and say, oh my gosh, like one person who does my poster did a lot of volunteer. Now I pay him, because surely people have to eat.
Besha. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I think it's been an honor again. We appreciate you, and I think if they have questions, we'll direct them to you. And it's 10:14, so we want to be very sensitive and honor the time of people. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You can see the chat was so busy,
Engaging. Sorry, I couldn't answer.
No, it was just affirming the comments. So yeah. So I think, guys, confidence elevators. Next week we just meet for reflection, because it will be a year since we started this wellness check-in. So thank you. Bye, Rose. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Laleni
It was nice to
salama.
meet you all.
Stay
Take care. Good
safe.
night. You
Please
too,
be safe.
Nigerians. Yes. Stay safe. Thank you. I beg to leave, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, Laleni salama.
You
Bye. Oh, that's Nancy.
yeah.
Elders. Yes. I will call you, Nancy. So bye. I guess I have to go for another meeting. So Laleni salama.
Good night, everybody. Good afternoon, all of you.
Good night. Good afternoon. Thank you. I see a lot of good. Everybody was here today. So bye.
Bye. Good night.
Hey, that's Teresa was here on time. Are you?
Teresa.
It's supposed to be.
Teresa was here on time. Oh, wow.
And I was.
Okay, I have another meeting. I will finish.
All right.
I have another meeting
See
like
you, everybody. Good night,
minutes. So
people.
bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.